loves, welcome back. I am Kishara, the queen of creative inspiration, and here in this space, we create to inspire. Now, if this is your first time joining me, welcome. I am a therapeutic art instructor and a life coach, and I am here to help you become the absolute best version of yourself. We are here to walk this journey of life together to uplift and encourage each other. Now, today is the very last day of our 21-day forgiveness journey. Now, thank you guys so much for joining me through this journey. I was extremely open and honest and vulnerable with you all, not only for my own benefit, but also to benefit you guys and to encourage you to walk through that path of forgiveness so that you can heal and restore yourself to your true self instead of harboring the hurt and the pain that you have experienced in the past, but to finally to set it free so that you can release and that you can progress in your life and bring beautiful positive things into your life. Now, so today for day 21 is in regards to me writing a letter to someone who I would like to forgive me. And I think that this practice at the end of the 21-day journey is actually very beneficial because we judge our own selves and we harbor resentment or shame in regards to the choices that we've made and how we've acted or respond to other people. And I think that is actually beneficial that we understand the importance of at least signifying trying to make amends or trying to heal that situation. So even if you don't give the letter to the person, it's more about the symbolism of expressing it so that you can release that hurt and your guilt that's inside of you. Now, the first 18 days were about forgiving specific people or specific situations in your life. And day 19, 20, and 21 was where you picked a different individual in regards to who you would like to forgive you. So day 19, I did a letter to myself to forgive myself for the situations and the circumstances that I allowed to affect me in my life, the way that I reacted to certain situations, the way that I perceived things, just the way that I was in general. I felt as though I had shame and that I had regret towards a lot of the choices that I made. And a lot of them were justifiable. And then a lot of them I realized were things that were outside of my control, but I was still holding and harboring shame towards my own self for those actions as well. Now, day 20 and 21, I did not share who I'm writing the letter for, but I will genuinely share the whole letter with you guys. So, this is the book that I've been using. This book has definitely been beneficial along this journey. I would recommend this book to each and every single one of you. So, if you want to join me in this book or in this journey, you can grab this book or you can just watch my whole 21 days series to see how it benefited me and how I was able to utilize it to gain a different, more positive perspective. Now, so I'm actually going to read the whole journal entry or the whole letter of forgiveness for today. But first, she has a little inspirational quote that I would like to share with you all. So it says, "Before you can live, a part of you has to die. You have to let go of what could have been, how you should have acted, and what you wish you could have said differently. You have to accept that you can't change the past experiences, opinions of others at that moment in time, or outcomes from their choices or yours. When you finally recognize that truth, then you will understand the true meaning of forgiveness of yourself and others." Yes, that it just sounds good or feels good even just saying that. And I like that she does these prayers and these quotes before we actually do the journal work for the day. It just kind of helps to get you in the right mindset to just be vulnerable and to really pour your heart out in regards to what you've been internalizing. So, this is my very last letter to for this journey. So I'm not going to read the person's name, but I'm going to read everything else. So I now ask for and claim your forgiveness for every unkind, unloving thought I have held about or against you. I forgive myself for judging you for not knowing the pain I was experiencing. I forgive myself for judging you when you spoke about situations which don't involve you. I forgive myself for judging you because I never felt close to you. I forgive myself for judging you as dismissive and unwilling to reciprocate my effort to build a relationship with you. I now ask for and claim your forgiveness for judging you about not taking up for me when you didn't understand the situation. I now ask for and claim your forgiveness for judging you when I felt that everyone favored you over me. I now ask for and claim your forgiveness for judging you because your experience with the same people was the complete opposite of mine. I now ask for and claim your forgiveness for judging you as having more value towards or loved more than me. All right, so I forgive any and all judgments you have held about me or against me. All is clear between us now. We are both free to live our lives as divine expressions of our Creator. I bless you and I release you. I bless myself and I claim my freedom. And so it is. Amen. And at the very end, she has us sign it with our signature and write the date to signify that we are setting this into practice. So that is the complete end of this book. I'm so proud of myself for actually going through this 21-day journey because it has not been easy, okay? I mean, this is my third attempt to actually go through this process because the emotions that were beginning to surface in regards to how I thought and how I felt and the ways in which I was expressing myself honestly scared me. Like, I never viewed myself in that perspective, but when you have to be open and honest and really truly reflect upon all your situations in life and how you arrived there and your perspective of all things and what caused you to feel that way, you'll learn and realize that you have been just as judgmental to people as you perceive them to be towards you. And an epiphany that I had, especially during day 17, which was about forgiving other people, I realized that I was judging all people based off of one situation that happened to me in the past. Now, the journal prompt that made me have that realization was actually the very last one. She has us do 12 each day. So the very last one said, I forgive myself for judging people or judging others for not being trustworthy, genuine, or reliable. And it clicked for me that I've held that idea or that perspective for so long that I would genuinely look for opportunities to justify the way that I felt in regards to what I thought and generalized towards all people. And it didn't matter if it was coworkers, family, friends, romantic interests. Everybody, I already felt as though I could not rely or depend on them, that they were lying, they weren't trustworthy, that they were going to let me down. And because of that, because I had such a tough interior, because I was so afraid of being hurt, I actually pushed away people that had genuine interest in me because of the way that I felt towards everybody. So when I realized that, it actually helped me to see people in a different way, excuse me, and to have a little bit more empathy and understanding for each and every person, because we are all uniquely individual, and none of us are perfect. We all have days that are better than others. And a lot of times the thoughts that you have towards other people might not have anything to do with them or their actions, but more so have to do with how you already think and feel and what you are perceiving in the situation, which honestly is a form of judgment. If you don't know for sure, then you should just let it go. You should not harbor resentment or pain towards people that you don't even know at all or can even justify if they feel the way that you are perceiving them to feel. Now, this is my artistic prayer or affirmation journal that I made for this 21-day forgiveness journey. So I didn't put this in my regular art journal because I wanted to signify this in particular for this journey. So I made it uniquely on its own. So just to recap, I forgive myself, I forgive my body, I forgive my life, I forgive my mother, I forgive my father, I forgive God. Ooh, that was a hard day to do and to write down. Ooh, that really was. I forgive my feelings. That also was a tough one, to admit how I felt in regards to certain people in certain situations. I forgive my weaknesses and failures. I forgive my weaknesses and failures. This one was also pretty tough to do as well, because none of us want to admit that we are weak or we are vulnerable, but we do all have weaknesses, and we do all have failures in our life due to either the weaknesses that we have endured or the perspectives that we have held, which actually is a form of weakness because it holds us trapped in a negative cycle. I forgive my choices. I forgive my relationship with money. And that's important because so many people have such a negative impression of money, and legitimately it says that as a man thinketh, so is he. Why would you be blessed with positive relationships with money if you view that you can never have it, or that it's wrong, and that everyone that has it are bad people, and that you can never attain it? Like, if you fill your mind with those type of thoughts in regards to money, then you're bringing those things into existence. Like, there's life in the tongue. There's power of life and death in the tongue. So you are literally killing your finances and your money situation by being so pessimistic, negative, and judgmental towards money and towards people who you feel as though have money. This one right here is I forgive my job, work, and our career. This one was a little bit difficult too, because I'm sure we've all had experiences in our jobs where we felt like we were being treated unfairly or we were being judged. But what I learned was that I already had a negative opinion about people, and I used the people that were surround me, and regardless of whatever environment, to justify the way that I felt so that I didn't feel guilty for harboring those judgments. This one is I forgive women. This one is I forgive men. I forgive my partner and our ex-partner. I forgive my brother and or sister. I forgive my son and or daughter. And this one actually comes from a really unique and creative expression, because I have not been yet blessed to be a mother. So you might actually want to watch that day in particular, because it's a really unique expression. And I just feel like for other women who are like me, who want children, have not yet to have them, I feel like you guys could relate to some of the thoughts and feelings and experiences that I have in regards to that. Now, this one is I forgive others. I forgive the world. And this right here are for the letters. And I did not write the letters in here yet because I want to make them personal. I don't want everyone to know who I identified in each one of these letters. So I'm going to write the first one on here, the second one on here, and the third one on here. And that is the end. Now, after I write all three of the letters, I'm going to signify releasing them by doing an action or doing a work to release and let those emotions go. So for me, I like to write letters and then to tear them up and throw them away to symbolize that I am releasing that, I am letting it go. It is no longer with me or affecting me. I just feel like by me physically doing that, it helps me to identify with that feeling and that emotion. And it actually gives me the faith and the courage to feel as though I can overcome those negative thoughts that I've had in regards to those people and how I may have hurt them and how I made them feel and the judgments I had about myself because of the way that I reacted or treated them. Now, thank you guys for joining me. This has been a very powerful and beneficial journey for me. I can already tell how much growth I have made in regards to the empathy and the understanding that I have for other people. I mean, even people that maybe in December I might have felt a negative or held a negative opinion to, I had a certain realizations through about multiple people that, when I look at it through their lens, they've got all of this going on. So it might not even be that it's personally towards me, but you have to look at it from all spectrums and not just in a selfish way about, I need this and that right here. And if you can't do that, then you're negatively affecting me. And I realize that a lot of us don't actually understand really when we expect everyone to value each and every situation and circumstance that is happening to us, or for them to move when we think that they should jump and move. It's not fair because we don't know or understand the circumstances that they are going through or what they are already in the process of. And it might not be because they are rejecting or neglecting you, but it could just be that they have a more severe or more dire situation that they need to attend to. So, thank you for joining me. I know that expressing these emotions and being vulnerable with you guys has not been easy for me. However, I have seen the way it benefited me in my life, and I encourage each and every one of you to do the same. And even if you're not ready to actually address the way you feel in regards to wanting to forgive others and needing to forgive yourself, then I encourage you to watch my journey of my vulnerable expression of this journey to uplift and inspire you, and to honestly maybe help you identify some of the feelings that you have been harboring or suppressing as well. Because a lot of the ways I felt and a lot of the thoughts that I had towards people actually surprised me. So I would recommend this loving journey for each and every one of you guys. So if this blessed you in any sort of way, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to support me and my channel, then you can do so through donation, or you can visit my website to see all of my original artwork. So thank you so much for joining me. I truly love and appreciate you guys. I wish you peace, love, and positivity. Be blessed.